Now, in order to study the formation of image by a convex or a concave lens, it is very important to study the nature of the image. That means the image can be a real or it can be a virtual image. So when can you say image is formed? In refraction. So if the rays after refraction if actually meet at a point or they appear to be meeting at that point. So that is a place where image is obtained. So an image can be formed due to actual intersection of the rays after refraction or the rays after refraction appears to be meeting at that point. Okay. So what is a real image? So real image is an image, remember, which is formed due to actual intersection of the refracted rays through the lens. That means whenever a ray passes through a lens or it gets refracted through lens, the rays actually meet at a point, then that image will be a real image. But what if the rays after refraction do not actually meet at a point or they appears to be intersecting? If the ray appear to be intersecting at a point, then that image will be a virtual image. When we draw the ray diagram, you will easily come to know that the given image is formed due to actual intersection or it is formed due to the extension of the rays or the rays appears to be meeting at a point. Then in that case it will be very simple to identify the real or virtual image. But here by definition real image is that image which is formed due to actual intersection of the refracted rays. So these rays are called as real rays. So when the rays actually meet, these rays are nothing but the real rays. But if the rays do not actually meet, what we draw the extension of the rays. So that extended rays will be called as the virtual rays or imaginary rays. So if the image is formed due to actual intersection of the refracted rays through lens, that image will be real. And if it is not formed due to actual intersection of refracted rays from lens, that image will be a virtual image. Now remember, since real image is formed due to actual intersection, so this point of intersection can be located. That means we can place a screen at that point in order to obtain the image. So remember, real image can be cast or obtained on a screen. Very important point. Real image is formed due to actual intersection. So the point where the rays actually meeting, we can place a screen over there. So that means real image can be obtained on a screen. Since virtual image are not formed due to actual intersection, the rays appears to be meeting. That means there is an imaginary intersection, and at imaginary place we cannot place a screen. That means virtual image cannot be cast or obtained on a screen, though we can see it. Now if I talk about real image, so let's say this is the object with arrow upward. The real image of its object will always be like this with arrow downward. So we say such image is always inverted with respect to object. So this is the object with arrow upward. The image formed due to actual intersection, that is real image, has arrow downward. So it is always inverted with respect to object. But in case of virtual image, if this is the object having arrow upward, the virtual image will always have the arrow upward. That means virtual image will always be erect or upright with respect to object. Now, if I have to form a real image, then definitely I have to use convex lens. Convex lens forms real image. But in order to obtain virtual image, we can use convex lens as well as concave lens. So convex lens can be used to form real as well as virtual image, but concave lens always forms virtual image. Thank you.